This is the Ohio AgNet. I'm Joel Penhorwood. We're over in Auglaize County for this week's Feeding Farmers in the Field, and we're in the farm shop today. And joining me right now, Nick and Lisa Heitz. We're at Heitz Family Farms outside of Wapakoneta. Nick and Lisa, thank you so much for having us out here today. And hey, we've got some boisterous family. That's all right. And we also have some peanut gallery behind the camera here too. But there sure are worse things. Tell us a little bit about who's all involved in the operation and the operation itself.
It's my wife and my 4 kids and son-in-law and daughter-in-law. We have one grandbaby, Mavery. So, Bethany, the middle-aged one, she has the flower coop, raises flowers. Aubrey, she has the beef cattle. They both work at Sunrise, but Bethany could not be here because they both cannot take off at the same time since they're so valuable, they say.
And Lisa, you got to keep him in line.
I do. It's a daily struggle keeping everybody in line.
All right, I want to talk to these guys over here. First of all, introduce yourselves and a little bit about what you're doing in the operation. Don't go too far because I'll be back.
So I'm Aubrey, the youngest, and now that I work full-time, I'm not much on the farm, but I have 40 head of Black Angus cow-calf pairs that I raise and deal with full-time, keep my hands keep busy and stay busy.
Yeah, you're saying, hey, I'm not that involved. That's pretty darn involved for you. And I believe back when we were here in 2014, you were the one doing the interview, right?
Yep, yeah, I did. And I did say yep a lot.
Your answers have gotten much better since then. So what's the beef business like these days?
So a major challenge, I would say, with us nowadays is prices we've dealt with. People, are in the transition of realizing that prices have gone up a lot. And like going to the grocery store, it's like your gallon of milk has went up, your price of fuel has went up. So dealing with that has been a struggle, but you have a lot of hurdles you have to get over. So
thank you very much for that update. We'll go past you here. Jeremy, make sure we're in the camera shot here. Your involvement.
So I'm Jeremy Heitz, and I've been helping since probably I was 5 years old. Mom found out I was driving the tractor baling and wasn't too happy about that. But so I full-time work on the farm. I have about 240 acres that I farm between owning and cash renting, and then full-time helping on with Dad with the whole farm. And so I guess I'm in all of it and help with the cattle every once in a while. It's definitely not my favorite thing to do, but got to help the sister out every once in a while.
Is he good help?
sometimes.
Does he get a discount?
Yes, he gets jerky for free a lot.
And do you get a flour discount from the other sister?
I haven't got the discount from that yet. So
okay,
sister right now.
All right, I'll leave that. It's getting a little dicey over here. We'll come back to Nick and Lisa. Hey, tell us.
Workers, he thinks he is anti-Ellis Chalmers tractors.
Well, let's talk about that. I see some different colors and some different age tractors out there as well. You've got a little Alice collection out there.
Yes, I have 8 of them. I grew up with Ellis Chalmers tractors, and my kids like the John Deere ones, and my wife, so that's what we have.
Lisa, tell us a little bit about, raising the family out here, but also raising barns sometimes.
Yeah, so we've raised all 4 kids out here. It's a blessing to be able to lead the life that we have. We've also raised the barn a number of times. We were just hit in April 1st with our tornado that went through. So this was the 4th time that we've built it. Guys are actually here today still putting stuff up, the overhead doors and so forth. So hopefully we'll get it enclosed totally here soon.
And the little one's going to run out and enjoy it, I think, right here.
She likes the free open space out there, yeah.
So, let's talk a little bit about that because, I'd like to draw on some of your guys' experience in dealing with tornadoes and straight line winds in this part of the world that have taken down parts of this barn. Most recently, again, some dramatic pictures that I think we're showing on screen here right now, talking a bit about some of the lessons learned. Nick, Lisa, what would you say?
Oh, this time we've added knee supports to the building, the hurricane straps. We've added 20 feet, so there's third wall to it. But it just seems like we're in an area where the wind gets it. And we're pretty much sure it was a tornado because it took down downspouts on the grain setup and totaled some of our other buildings.
What's it like seeing that?
It's overwhelming seeing it, looking at it 1 o'clock in the morning, trying to figure out, I think it's standing and don't think it's standing, and then realizing no, parts of it are definitely not standing.
And Jeremy and Aubrey, when you guys were showing me some of those videos and pictures of the event, you're using large square bales as pillars to support it while you're getting the equipment out. Much equipment loss in it.
We didn't lose anything, but we definitely had fenders, hoods, and stuff like that busted, toolboxes, and there was damage, but nothing that was a complete loss. So you guys are coming out of it sort of new and improved with the grain leg and otherwise after this year's storm?
Yes, we're able to put up a bigger wet bin. And, one thing that's a big help is everything coming out of this building completely. So very little's coming back into this building. If it's getting voted on 4 ways from Sunday before anything comes in here.
He doesn't want the junk back in.
We took the spring cleaning a little far this year.
That's all right. That happens. But you got to make room for some go-kart racing and other activities that happen out here because, as we talked with a lot of farms, this is not only a workspace but also entertainment and fun family space, right?
Yes, with it being cleaned out, it should not take so long to set up a go-kart race. And now we can race indoor and outdoor at the same time.
Lisa, do you race?
I do not.
Okay. But these guys do.
The boys like to toy around.
And also, from what I hear time to time, you might hear some music blaring in here. You guys like to turn up the tunes.
I've never heard that.
Oh, yeah. His tunes. Yeah.
All right. Well, what else should we talk about here? What do you want to put on camera before we head out after a good day of conversation at Heitz Family Farm?
I just ask for patience on the road. A lot of these farmers are definitely out and about now. The weather's right. It's not just the farmer, the husband. It's his wife, his children that are out there. So just slow down, watch for those flashing lights, and be careful.
And one thing I did want to talk about, and it's another piece of equipment that's going to be on the road out there, is your involvement in strip tillage. And you guys have really taken that and gone with it through the H2 Ohio program. Tell us about your involvement and your impressions so far of the strip tillage program.
We rented a machine a couple years ago, and we felt it done a good job. And then this past year, last fall, we bought one. We didn't get it until we were about done in the season. Then this year, we're using it just about on every acre. And it's a plus because it's minimal soil erosion, and we were able to place the fertilizer where it needs to go, variable rate at different hoppers, variable products. So that and the H2O program, it helps to pay for it and everything.
And you guys have been happy dealing with that in this voluntary way, not a mandated process. And you say it's a good program compared to some others out there.
Yes, it's a good program to be in because it's the easiest one we've dealt with the government. You can pretty well sign up for everything, and what we get done, and what we don't, we get paid for the good of what we do accomplish. It's one of the best programs we've ever participated in.
Contracting new acres down the road?
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe,
In the H2O?
We're open to expansion and doing whatever.
All right. Well, very good. Expansion, many things happening, many things changing here at Heitz Family Farms, but good conversation surrounds all of that because this has been a great edition of Feeding Farmers in the Field here, week number 3 for the fall of 2023. Again, outside of Wapakoneta and Auglaize County, joining us, Nick and Lisa Heitz and family. I'm going to miss somebody's name out there, and Peanut Gallery all joining us here today. Thanks, guys, for letting us come out to your operation, see this beautiful thing you guys have going on out here, and good luck this harvest.
Thank you. Thank you.